Hey, and we're live-ish, recording. What I want to talk about today is on Friday this is just the hybrid trade. On Friday, we're going to go through the trade. So on one side, you're going to see my trade of eight side, and the other side, you're going to see the C3 algo trades and how they line up. And so we'll scoot through all the charts. They go pretty quickly. You don't get very many trades doing this, but the percentage of win is super high. And that's what I'm most excited about. Yeah, sometimes trading is a bit of a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. And other times I do really well. But percentage of wins is what I'm always after. So let me hit this thing, and we'll go from there. Okay, so flip over the charts. 5 in the morning is where I start at. I trading every single morning, like 98% of the time. And so I'm looking for, and this is, oh, I didn't scroll this back here. I'm gonna push pause for a second. Okay, so here's 5 o'clock, and this is the aggressive see-through algo side on my left side, and on the right side is the original. And I'm looking for basically either the blue arrows or red arrows to line up exactly or 1 bar apart. In this case, it's 1 bar apart. And so as this bar is shooting up here, I'd actually have a buy order placed in right at 72.25. And so based on that, this is same time. This is 5:08 in the morning. So 5:08 in the morning, 72.25, I think is what I said. I would have a buy order placed in already. And right about there. It would have got me in, looks like a 5:07, bounced around, would have gone down before it bounced back up. Let's see how far this went down. I'm looking at my little data box up here. So it went down as low as 69. So um, that would have been roughly $3. And so, 12, 13 ticks before then it shot back up. So far, one for one on this guy. I know I did take this trade on Friday, so that trade worked out great. So I'm going to kind of scroll through this little part right here. Let's see if there's another one. This is 5:37 in the morning. And this is a no trade, okay? As much as I would have liked to have taken it, but it goes 5:35, 5:36, then 5:37 would have been the entry point, so that I wouldn't have traded this one. Let's keep on scrolling through. This is what I'm talking about. There's not that many trades uh, that we are used to getting, and so sometimes I'm sitting with one of our group members. He's like, "This is accurate, but it's not as fun." I'm like, that's true. It is not as fun. Again, so no trade. So just one trade at 5:08 in the morning so far after looking at everything else. I do believe this is another one. This is 643. 643, I have a buy order placed in at 45.75 and hoping that it goes all the way up there. So just to show you, let me just go over to 643 on what it actually looks like for my trading screen. Okay, so 644, 643 is right here. I have a buy order in placed at 45.75. So 45.75 is up here somewhere. Right there. Okay. So this would have got me in on this candle at 43.30 actually, because this is 40. Yeah, it's 43. And then this candle went again. I'm looking at my data box. This candle went as high as 50, and I'm usually doing a quick trade. So I mean, it went $5 up. So easy would have made 8, 10 ticks on this one. So there's 2 for 2 on this guy. Again, it's an hour and what, hour and 30 some odd minutes in between those two trades, but the accuracy is super sharp. Let's see if we find another one or two. I'm going to kind of scroll through this really quickly. Okay, I think there's another one at 743, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, so this one worked out as well. So let's go over, see the candles. It, there's not very many trades. And so usually because there's not very many trades, I load up on the contracts because the percentage of win is so high. And that's why I do that. So just want to point that out. Okay, 743 is what I said. No, say yeah, 743. Actually, this is 729. This is 743. I didn't take this trade. I remember the trade now because it took forever and then I bounced out of it. So that being said, let's keep on scrolling through. Nope, wouldn't have taken this one either. See, there's more that you don't take than you would have taken. And and so for the original C3 Avo, there well, the percentage was probably about 7-ish out of 10, sometimes as high as 8 out of 10. But those two times you don't know where they're going to be in the 10. So you could be three right and then one wrong or two wrong in a row. This seems to kind of like smooth that out, and I don't have a percentage yet, but it seems higher than the original side, and some of the original ones where I would have lost, uh, I don't take the trade. I wouldn't have been in the trade, so that part's pretty interesting for me. 818, that's 13. Again, no. So this is what I'm talking about. You just had a few little trades. Oh, I didn't touch that button. 853. Yep, here it is. Okay, so let me scroll over to 853, and just so you can see this one and how it worked out. There we go. Okay, 853 is right here. So I would have placed a buy order in this at 46.50. And so I'm gonna go to 46.50-ish. Close enough. And then just for this, we'll look at the data box. It looks like I would have got in actually on this candle wick. And this candle wick is high as 47.75. Oh, let's see, one, two. I mean, that's 5 ticks, depending where my ATM settings are. If not, looks like this one would have definitely got me out when it got to 80, 48.50. So I would have made 6 ticks on this guy and then rolled it out there. But I'm trading also 10 contracts, and so it's $50 a tick. So it's minus the one, so it's basically 5 ticks profit. So that's 5 times 5. So it's $250. Is that little guy? So not bad if you want to hang out there. I mean, it's not bad at all. All right, let's go to 9:13 in the morning. I believe. Okay, there's 9:12, 9:13. These guys kind of roll in punch in bunches as well. So here's 9:12, here's 9:13. This is a great example. I'd be in waiting for a sell at 49.75. I just placed my sell order right about there. And let's drop down one tick. All right, so I'd be in on this candle. Oh, this candle wick, yeah, dropped pretty far. It dropped to 44, dropped $5. So depending how fast it dropped, could have got me out in usually multiple places, I'm guessing. And if it didn't get me out then during that candle wick, this candle definitely dropped down and it would have got you out as well. So, I mean, it's 9 o'clock. So if you sat there for 4 hours, I believe we had 3 trades total. So roughly 250 bucks a trade. So that's $750. And I think that's exactly what much I made. I made 700. That's right. I'm looking at my equity right now. $752.50. It's all done and said. Is what I did on this one. This is my uh, take profit account. And so versus the Apex prop firm. Let's just see if there's another one, just really quickly, and then I'll end this video for us, just so you can keep seeing what I'm looking at. That's 951. I think it's this guy right here. Yeah. Okay. This is the same one. Now this is interesting. Oh, good. I'm glad I showed this one. This is 954. Okay. 954. Do you see the blue line on the bottom? This is the support line. This is the bottom of the entire market for the day. Don't trade here. Okay. Same thing with the top. Like I like it when it's in the middle. Sometimes, I get super analytical even in the middle ones, but when it's on the bottom of the market and you just saw that it bounced off it right there, it's going to bounce off it again. This is not a great place to be, especially because your blue entry point's at roughly 411. Like I don't know how much is left on that, but let's just take a peek at 954. It just doesn't seem like there's very much meat on the bones there. Um, so if you had taken this one at 1075, it actually would have worked out okay, but would have scared me. Yeah, 1075 is roughly right about here. Oh, no, sorry. Let me just move this down. Be easier. Oh, I can't move that one. That's why. 1075. It's right there. So this would have got me actually on this candle wick. Bounce back up and then definitely got you out right there. Low as $6. And so it just makes me nervous. But then it did have back-to-back trades with this guy as well. I would have been in for a buy at 27. And then 27's up here. So this would have worked out as well. 27 as high as 30, you would have been out here or this candle as well. So there's two back-to-back trades. And so I did stop. I didn't take this trade, but if I would have kept going for two more trades, that would have been another $500. And I would have got 1,200 bucks for the day instead of 700. And again, from 5 a.m. to 10 o'clock in the morning, it's 5 hours for 1,200 bucks. That's not so bad when you start thinking about it that way. All right, I'm in the video right there. That's the thought process I go through and the patience you have to have. And that's why I also have the other trades that I'm always trying to look at and see if it's going to work out based upon how the candles look. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a great day. I will see you next time.